we are partners in time.
Woo!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's our new entrance song. It's from the band Chicago. Tyler really likes it. I don't know what instrument that is. Where is it? Oh,
There's a trumpet in there.
it's a trumpet? Sweet.
Yeah, there's a bunch of instruments.
There's not just the one instrument?
There's a few.
I was like, that's an impressive instrument. It sounds like a whole bunch of instruments.
Yep.
We are partners in time. What we're going to be doing on stage is he and I are going to have a fun scene, mainly just for us.
Yeah.
And we'll forget that you guys are even there for a little bit. And then we'll, in the middle of the scene, remind each other to pull a time period and then have to justify whatever was written on the board into the scene we fell in love with.
Right.
By a round of woohoo, I did, how many people wrote on the board? Woohoo, I did! All right, that sounds fantastic. Any of you who don't like the show, find a woohoo, I did person. They're the ones that are wrecking this for us.
Yep.
Great show.
So, to help get us started,
We'll cross. This is what's throwing us off. Normally I'm on the right side, you're on the left side.
well-oiled machine. I got braces put on my teeth yesterday. No big deal. I'm an adult with braces. It's pretty cool. So I've got like wax in places and metal and ceramic. My question to you is, this is the 7:30 show. What's the weirdest thing you've had in your mouth? It could be a food. Anybody?
Pickled beets.
Pickled
Pickled
beets.
beets?
Sounds pretty weird.
What? Why is... Okay. I ate pickled beets a lot when I was a kid. I really like pickled beets. That's a...
All right.
Put some pepper on it. You cut it like it's a steak.
Mmm.
That's what I'll do.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to ask two questions. The first question I'm going to let you think about for a little bit. What's a cool sound that you think time would make? I don't need an answer right now. I'll come back to it. But in addition to that, like, what is something that you, no matter what time in your life, you've always kind of wanted to do, but it looked way too complicated or required too much of you to actually do it?
Improv.
Improv, acting? Okay.
Curling.
Curling, sweet curling. I like the idea of curling.
All right.
Because sometimes I don't stretch enough and I can't curl. No, it's the Olympic
ice.
thing. Yeah, the
Yeah.
ice thing kind of thing. All right, now, did anybody come up with a cool sound that time might make? Whoosh. I'm going to go with whoosh over a slap of a belly flop. Because I don't know how we'd go. Sometimes Tyler and I know that the scene's over and we'll stop being in that scene. We're not great always communicating that to you guys. And so now we'll do whoosh to indicate that we're done with whatever we just did.
Right. And then we'll start a new scene and try to be funny again.
I'm not.
Oh, man.
You okay?
Yep.
All right, when the lights come up, partners in time.
Get over here, grandson.
I'm coming, Pop.
Oh, look at this. Got us the finest crop of pickled beets we've ever had.
Oh, Pop. No one, everybody was like, there's no way you can grow them pickled already. And you were like, that ain't true.
We done soaked the ground with pickled
vinegar?
juice and vinegar and emulsifiers and kosher salt.
Pop.
Got ourselves some pickled beets.
It's amazing. I love it. I'm surprised you still enjoy it so much. We eat pickled beets in the morning with pickled beet pancakes, and then we have pickled beets in the afternoon for our pickled beet lettuce tomato sandwich, and then we'll have pickled beets at tea time when we're having the pickled beet Earl Grey tea, and then pickled beet for supper when we're having roast pickled beet with mashed pickled beets on the side.
Right. And before we go to bed, we have a nightcap of pickled beet brandy.
Right? Sweet pickled beet brandy, and then of course, so we don't get no cavities, we go ahead and brush our teeth with toothpaste.
Grandson, you learned one lesson out of here. That's you gotta use the toothpaste.
That's the way you prevent cavities.
Absolutely.
Fluoride, I use Sensodyne because I have the pickled beet teeth.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm real proud of you.
Thank you, Pop. You know, after Ma and Pa died, and I was lost in the fog of what do I do with my life? And you were like, hey, I have a farm that I can't figure out what to do with. What's your favorite thing to eat? And I was just in such a dark place. I said, pickled beets, and then you
Grabbed it and I ran with it.
rearranged your entire life and way of income to just support me. And I want to say I love you, and I'm so glad you did that because it was a rough time. I don't know if you ever lost your parents, but it...
Yeah.
Okay, I see what's going on now. Yeah,
You know, in this day and age, as a young man like you without parents and an old man like me without parents, you gotta take care.
right, you don't have to tell me in this day and age when it's just steak time.
Oh my
We
word.
live in a time of steaks.
It's so
We're
hard.
pickled beet farmers
We're
in a time of
pickled beet
steaks.
farmers in a time of steak. And,
It's so damn hard to sell pickled beets now.
but I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna put that there in case anybody wants to check it. Well, Pop, I mean, I don't want to keep harping on this one idea I've had over and over again.
Don't you dare bring that up
Well,
again.
Pop, I think this is it's steak time, and I say if we just build a couple of molds of steak. All right, I got two ideas.
You're gonna turn our beets into steak? That sounds impossible.
More impossible than growing pickled beets. There's nothing we can't do as Petridge Purpers. That's her name. Pop Petridge Purpers, the pickled.
Maybe part of our problem is that we have poor marketing.
I don't think so. My second idea is we feed a cow all of our pickled beets. Oh, I thought you were walking. We feed that cow all of our pickled beets, and then we slaughter that cow, and then we turn that cow into steak. It's weird now that the cow's looking at me.
He's been watching this whole
I
time.
know, but I've been ignoring him. It's so hard to talk about slaughtering.
You want to plump up our Bessie with pickled beets and then slaughter her?
I want Bessie to be bag full of pickled beets. I want that to be pickled beet Bessie. And then I'm going to kill her with this hoe, drain her blood into the pickled beets, so we'll have pickled beets. And then finally, all of our dreams will come true, because it's steak time.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay? All right, let's catch the head into the wheelbarrow.
I'm gonna commence the feeding.
Oh, I guess we do have to.
Yeah.
Eat the beet.
Bessie, eat the beet! Eat the beet! Bessie, eat the beet! Eat the pickle beet! I can't kill you unless you eat the pickle beet, Betsy!
Damn it, too smart for us.
Alright, I guess it goes back to just shoving pickled beets into a vaguely steak shape. And telling people it's just pickled beet steak.
Our marketing is the worst.
See, the purpose of the game is you want to slide your rock down the ice, close to where this target is. It's kind of like darts, but instead of being on the wall, it's on the ground and then covered in ice. Instead of using darts, you're using stones. And then brooms are involved because of witches.
I was not on board until you brought up the broom.
Right. I'll tell you, we really had an uptick in people wanting to learn this sport right after the Harry Potters. They all thought this was Quidditch. They're awfully disappointed second week when we were like, all right, time to start using the brooms.
Right.
And they're just riding them around. And I was like, nope, you need it so the ice is slick. Makes the stone slide. I don't know why I'm telling you this, Jerry. You and I have been doing this all our lives.
25 years of curling.
Sometimes I just need to say it out loud to get my brain thinking about it right.
Feels like every day you need to say it out loud.
Right? You should hear me when I wake up in the morning.
I do.
Oh, really?
We sleep on bunk beds.
All right, well then you'll know what I say every morning when I wake up. We might as well say it together. Good morning. Oh, I guess it's just me.
Good morning.
Time to get up.
curling.
And curling, yeah. Never
We gotta
listen.
work on that.
Well,
This is a scary time.
It is a scary time. Global warming.
Yeah, we all know what caused the global warming.
Oh, yep. Beef farmers. Oh, there's another reason. All right.
Yep. Also, it's when dogs ruled the world.
Oh. When you said scary times, I thought that was just the time period we were living in. I forgot about how dogs ruled the world, and because they can sweat through their tongue, they don't care about global warming, and so they've just been defecating everywhere, so the methane gas just covers the entire planet, knocking out some of the rays, and then letting the heat soak out so there's no escape, and then I'm playing puddle curling.
Right? And those dead-gum dogs are meat eaters. You know how much meat contributes to the global warming.
Oh, I don't want...
100% their diet.
Jerry, I don't want to... I
Like
love...
one potential solution to this global warming thing would just literally kill all the dogs. But considering they rule the world, that's kind of a not... I mean, that's the ultimate goal, but... I'm all over the place on this one.
No, Jerry, let's go on this journey together. All right. So
Let's see how well this goes over, us killing all the dogs in the world.
You're saying temporarily, I hope, we put aside our curling school and Olympic hopes,
Right.
and figure out some way to make global warming target just canines.
Even better, make nature do it.
Okay.
Nature, the ultimate scapegoat. Why are there mass murders of dogs? Tornadoes, cyclones, monsoons, sprinkling.
So many dogs die during a good sprinkling. A lot of people say dogs can't look up, but when they do, that water will come right in their mouth.
We have to protect our curling business.
We can't let global warming take away our livelihood. We ain't made it to the Olympics yet.
One day we will.
And these brooms aren't going to do any good in a pond. We'll have to switch the brooms out for mops and...
Oars.
Or oars. Yeah. I'm tired of this dogmatic dog tyrants chasing us with our brooms because they think it's a stick, never communicating their policies because they don't speak human, humping my leg and I can't do anything about it. And now they're taking away curling.
One dog smelled my butt. And then he shamed me.
He shamed you out. How did the dog shame you? After he smelled your butt?
I could see it in his little doggy eyes.
That seems like maybe a you problem. Something we need to work through. I think your butt smells great. We are in the bunk beds and you're on the top bunk.
Hey, Mark, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I know.
I got carried away. You know how I do.
That's one of the reasons I love you, is you get carried away.
I'll admit, I took it too far this time.
There's just so much blood.
That's what happens. You murder all the cats in the world.
I guess I had it coming. You said, hey, we don't have room for one more cat. And I was like, there's always room for another cat. And you were like,
I was serious this time.
I should have known when it was the time when getting a random leg cramp was normal. You're in no mood. You're already getting random leg cramps, you're not going to want to put up with a cat staying on your lap.
No. Once that cat settles on my lap, what am I supposed to do?
Just sit there with it like that.
I can't
It's one
handle.
thing. And then to just smother them with the kitty litter.
That
Captain Rubbles,
What?
his whole stomach is blown out. Midland Pop, he always liked to flop on my feet, and now you've shoved his feet into his face. The kittens, yin and yang. You strangled them and took their heads off and forced them into a representation of the yin yang circle. Emperor Butterscotch, you put on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I didn't know that would kill him.
It got personal.
Pajama Whiskers Mommy. You may have a heroin overdose.
That one took time. I got it addicted. Weaned it off. Methadone. And then just hit it hard. That white horse all the way to its death.
I should have seen it coming. It took so long. I just said you're
All the
finally.
signs were there, Mark. You did nothing about it.
You told me no more cats. I didn't listen. I was like, there's always room for one more cat.
I suggested an intervention and you did
You
nothing.
started shooting the cat up with heroin, then weaning the cat off of heroin. You started making sure that that other cat, Emperor Butterscotch, was lactose intolerant. I'm a bad roommate. This is on me. I kill these cats through weapons.
Finally learned a lesson. This all started because somebody doesn't take out the trash when he's supposed to. You've been an inconsiderate roommate for 6 months now.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'll just. Oh, it's so heavy. Why is it so heavy?
Well,
Seems so weird.
there's about a half.
Annie! Mr. Warbucks! Sandy!
I plucked them out of a life of poverty, and then
Killed them!
yeah, when they thought,
And took their eyes out! So they're just big white eyes! Like the comic strip Annie! Alright,
that's a deep cut.
I'm sorry. I'll take the trash out. I'll do dishes. I'll stop bringing in new cats.
Good. While you do that,
After this cat.